Yeah, so your tap water is probably about to get worse. If you don't already have a water filter at home, you're probably going to want to get one. I'm going to break down why your water is probably about to get worse, but I'm also going to show you really good options for effective water filters. So we're only about a week into the new administration, and already he's doing exactly what he promised he would do, which is roll back water protections. And we expected this because he rolled back hundreds of environmental, which means human health protections during the first administration. Literally on day 2, he rolled back a protection that the Biden administration's EPA had put in to keep PFAS, the toxic forever chemical, out of our water. And he has already started putting tons of chemical manufacturers and their lobbyists into key positions at the EPA. By the way, he did this all during the first administration as well. And as a result, there were tons of toxic chemicals that were greenlit and put into our consumer products. And under the Biden-Harris administration, they poured tens of billions of dollars into cleaning up our water supply and specifically removing tons of lead pipes all over the country. Over 80% of that money was already spent. So there are hundreds of towns across the country that now have water pipes that are free of lead because of the Biden-Harris administration. And so Trump's not going to be able to change that, which is good news. Definitely something that Trump did in the first administration. He's already showing that he's doing it this time around, but you are in luck because there's so many fabulous, effective water filters for every single household size and budget. Most budget-friendly options are going to be a water filter pitcher. You can get really effective water filter pitchers for like under $60, really. Some of my favorite brands are like Clearly Filtered. These guys are fabulous. Epic Water is really, really good as well. And if you have a Brita water filter, their results have been a little bit inconsistent. However, you don't have to ditch the entire thing. You can actually just get a CycloPure purefast water filter. This is going to run you about $35 to $40. However, that fits into your Brita pitcher and is super highly effective at removing PFAS and all the other toxic chemicals that might be in your water supply. And just so you know, one of the reasons I focus on PFAS, not only because it's extremely toxic, causes lots of different types of cancer, is because PFAS tend to be a little bit harder to remove. So you know that if it's good at removing PFAS, it's going to be really good removing all the other stuff that could potentially contaminate your water. Okay. If you want something a little bit bigger, next would be your countertop options. Those are all going to be around $100 to $120. You could even find ones for cheaper. If you want something that's a little bit more intense with your water filtration, you can get something like the Clean Water Machine. There's also good gravity water filters by Pro One and the Travel Berkey. I wouldn't get some of the old Berkey models. Those have weird controversy and stuff and counterfeits. You can also get an undersink filter. You can start out really small with something like the reveiw, which is a 1-stage filter. It has shown to be really effective. Or you can get a 2 and then ultimately 3-stage, which is the best that you can get for under your sink. I personally have the aquatru. It's my absolute favorite. I love it because you can have a trace minerals filter where it puts some trace minerals back inside. Here are some really great brands for countertop reverse osmosis filters. And here are the best brands of water filters for across the board.